Good evening, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Spirit 9 Incorporated. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with me this evening. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Before I get started on some information for this new moon astrologically that we just had in Scorpio on the 4th of November, Aquarius, I just like to reflect quickly back on the full moon in Aquarius, the full moon in Aries that we had at 27 degrees on October 20th, and those energies are still trickling out and have combined with the new moon in Scorpio, which we just had on the 4th. So that full moon for you, Aquarius, fell in your third house of communication, and educating yourself, what you believe in as well. And it's been a time to reassess these arenas for you. Pluto fell in your 12th house. And a lot of you Aquarians are looking very deeply at yourself, your relations with the spiritual life, your faith, time to just reflect and rest. In the 12th house, Pluto is a very transformative planet, and of course falling in the 12th house is naturally combined to have one reflect to their deeper self. Now, that's possibly what a lot of you Aquarians were doing through the balance of October, and if so, congratulations, because that's really helpful and necessary with this new moon in Scorpio that commenced on the 4th of November. For you Aquarius, that fell in your 10th house. That's at the top of your chart, along with the Sun, Mars, and Saturn in your first. So your career house and the house of the self, which is your first house, and the career house being your 10th house, has been going through some evaluations within yourself, perhaps with Uranus along in the 4th house. It is also affecting your foundational areas. A lot of you Aquarians might be looking at a new career endeavor for yourselves, and or changing your work environment and or your career environment, looking to educate yourself further as well. And of course, when these two very foundational houses are activated, the 10th being your career and how you show up in the world, the title after your name, very pronounced and profound house, and as far as profession is concerned, and how that reflects to your foundation, your inner foundation, your deepest self within yourself, your home, your environment within your home, your family, those that are a part of your home. These areas can all be affected. And for Scorpio, having fell in your 10th house, with this new moon in Scorpio, there might be some change at your work, and or continued changes going on with your work, and really needing to align with who you are insofar as your job and your career is concerned, Aquarius. And as for your personal life, this will also lend itself in a transition of you're really needing to look at who you are, what you want, how you'd like to move forward into the future, and what of the past is relevant in taking with you as you make these changes forward for your future endeavors. Now, we are going to be having an eclipse, and it will be having you make a change in your home and in your family life. The eclipse can bring situations out of your life. They take situations out of your life that are no longer beneficial to you, and that full moon eclipse will be in Taurus, and it's forthcoming on the 19th of November. So you might want to bear these avenues of planetary energies in mind. Again, being very mindful and discerning within yourself as to how you wish to move forward in your new arenas, with respect to perhaps work, with respect to perhaps educating yourself with a career, higher learning, looking at making career changes perhaps for some of you Aquarians, and also some profound changes within the home for a lot of you Aquarians as well, and the timing for these changes will differ for each of you Aquarians, because natally you're all born at different times and different dates and different years, but the energy and symbolic message of the planetary energy is the same. So this being said, Aquarius, thank you to all of you who are joining me this evening. Thank you to all of you who enjoy my work, and who hopefully are able to use the guidance that I provide in a healthy way, and that it has helped you. I will commence the balance of this forecast by starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck to take a look at your recent, current, and past energies. We won't delve too much into the recent past, but I will clarify these energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot to obtain further details. And this all being said, Aquarius, thank you so much again for being here with me this evening. I'm recording this forecast on the evening of the 6th of November, and I do hope that all of you, wherever you are viewing from, are doing well, are safe and upheld by the Universal Council, God, the Creator, whichever name you choose to label, your source of connection with the divine. I welcome all of you. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at your most recent past energies, current and forthcoming energies, by commencing with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So let's just cut the deck. First card out, Aquarius, that we have for you is the Skunk Spirit. And again, this is reflecting back to your most recent past energies of your knowing your worth, Aquarius. The numerical digit of 54 breaks down to a 9. 9 is the spiritual and numerical science, numerical number of long distance travel. It also is reflective to the 9th house, and a highly spiritual number as well. And you're really looking, a lot of you Aquarians are really looking within yourself, and or have been and continue to know your self-worth in whichever arena you wish to push forward in your life. And perhaps both are a focus for you Aquarians with respect to that 10th house, the career house, and also your foundational environment with respect to your home, family, friends, your most inner circle. So that's beautiful to see, very positive. Current energies we have are the Fox Spirit, and it's suggesting to think on your feet. It did come up in the reverse, so some of you Aquarians are perhaps feeling a little frustrated, with respect to having to think quickly with respect to something. Again, this could be reflective of your career endeavors and or your home environment, and or both. But it is asking you to think on your feet and don't be frustrated. If unable to do so. Some of you are being challenged with this, being able to think on your feet, which is indicative of this energy being in the reverse. But that wouldn't be surprising with the planetary activity that's been going on. So your forthcoming energies we have are the Sandpiper Spirit, and that's in the upright. It's beautiful. It's a numerical number of 51, which breaks down to a 6. And 6 is a spiritual and a numerical number of balance, as well as being victorious and in moving forward in that which you desire. And while you're doing that, you're wanting to have some playtime and being playful in doing so. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Very positive and very promising. So that's beautiful to see, Aquarius. Let me clarify these energies again for this first half of November with the Rider-Waite Tarot. And the first card we'll look at are your recent energies of the Skunk Spirit of knowing your worth, Aquarius. Beautiful, beautiful oracle. And let's see what we have for Aquarius with respect to their recent past energies of really knowing within who you are today, not who you were yesterday, but who you are today and how you want to transform that and transpose it into the arenas that I mentioned, astrologically speaking, with respect to your foundation, which is your home and family life, as well as any career, perhaps changes that you Aquarians are reviewing and or looking at. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. What's up with Aquarius here in the recent past energies? First card out is we have the Temperance in the reverse, and the Temperance is a major arcana card. It is the energy of balance. For some of you Aquarians, you've been feeling a little bit out of sorts, perhaps with all these changes going on, which is really not surprising, because when there's any changes with respect to career and or foundation within the home, that means that there could be a move, that means that there could be a change in work, that means there could be a reevaluation with both of these arenas, and sometimes it can lend itself to an imbalance. It can, because it can be chaotic, especially with these planetary energies that we've been, going through. And with this new moon in Scorpio is a really, really powerful new moon, not only with setting intentions and a beautiful portal to do so and staying focused on that, but allowing that which has not served you from the past to let it go, personally and or professionally, within the home or within the career. And for some of you, that's left you a little bit out of sorts, with an imbalance. And don't be too hard on yourself, Aquarius. Try and flow through it. Don't try to control it, which is difficult for you, Aquarius, because you're a fixed sign. And all of the fixed signs are being asked right now with this new moon in Scorpio to allow change. And that's not easy for the fixed signs to do. So, and Aquarius, you're one of those fixed signs. So, along with Leo and Scorpio. So please bear that in mind. If you're feeling a little bit out of sorts or unbalanced, just try and roll with the energies. To clarify that Temperance card, we have the Eight of Swords and, the Nine of Swords. And this is indicating that a lot of you Aquarians are, in the past have felt very tied up with being able to move forward with the changes that happened in your career, Aquarius. It could be that some of you have just felt, trapped in something that was very difficult to get out of, or that you're still in the throes of, getting out of, because you're feeling all tied up here, as is indicated here with these swords. But these swords can cut that rope, and you can untie yourself, and it is in the upright. So it is a positive message in that you can release yourself from that of the past, which hasn't been healthy for you. So if you haven't already done so, for those Aquarians that are resonating with this forecast, bear in mind that you are able to do so, and allow the energies of letting go of the past help you to truly release yourself as you're reevaluating, your career and your home environment. That's what this energy is being reflective of in your recent past energies. Now, moving forward into your current energies, where you're having difficulty thinking on your feet, it's probably because some of you have been feeling so unbalanced and tied up here, with these energies of the Temperance card in reverse and the Nine of Swords, feeling, like you can't move forward, or, you're not able to move forward because you're feeling so out of sorts. But again, that's those of you that are still coming out of those energies. They can be challenging, but they are doable, and it's important, if you possibly can, to just flow with those energies so that you are able to release yourself in an easier fashion, and then you'll be able to think on your feet as to how you wish to move forward. So clarifying that, Fox Spirit, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is in the reverse. And typically when it's in the upright, Aquarius, it means that there's, very speedy communication coming toward you, or swift action that you'd like to take. But it is in the reverse, and so that is again reflective of, feeling unbalanced here in your recent past energies, feeling like you're stuck and you can't move forward. And as a result, this Eight of Wands which is an elemental energy. Wands are indicative of the fire element, and it's just been difficult for you to move forward, in the speed that you've wanted to. You've been delayed, but there's probably a very positive reason for it, universally speaking and spiritually speaking, and that would be my suggestion, to go within and perhaps just be reflective in your quiet time of prayer or meditation, to help you understand why the delays are present, and to know deep within yourself, that delays are necessary in order for a healthier outcome. So bear that in mind for yourself as you're wishing to make these changes in the near offing of whichever arena that is, pertaining in your lives. And for all of you it may be different, but I'm suspecting for a lot of you it will be one or the other, if not both, with respect to career and or home environment. And to clarify that Eight of Wands in the reverse, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling really like you can't see where you're going. You're being very guarded with these swords up, and crossing your chest. You're not being able to see your way forward right now, or perhaps in your recent past energies, as is indicated by the blindfold here. You've got a couple of choices to make, and you're just not able to make those choices yet. You're just not able to see clear enough to be able to make those choices, but the clarity will come. Flow with these recent energies that we're just coming into with this new moon in Scorpio. It's a harsh new moon, in that it's not that it's negative, it's just that it's really asking all of us to really take a look at our lives, and look to the divine for guidance, not to ourselves. Because when we look to ourselves, oftentimes it's not for our highest and best good, even though we think it is. It's important that when we can't see where we're going, that we go deep within ourselves in reflective time. And that's what this is certainly indicating, which is why you're so frustrated at the delays. So bear this in mind, Aquarius, as you're flowing through these energies. You will eventually be able to see where you're going. A lot of you already do, as is indicated, very happily and being very playful in your forthcoming energies of moving forward with the Sandpiper spirit. The 51 again reduces to a 6, and 6 is indicative of balance and change, which in your recent past energies, you were out of balance and tied up, which lent itself to your current energies of feeling that same way, and not only that, but really not being able to see your way forward. And then something clicks for you, or you find guidance from within, and now you're able to move forward playfully with the Sandpiper spirit, as indicated in your forthcoming energies. 6 is indicative of balance and change. And to clarify that, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is in the upright, and you're ready to battle through whatever you need to, Aquarius, to make the changes you need to make, personally and or professionally, career oriented and or home environment and or both. As is indicated with the Seven of Wands in the upright, you're taking action and you're moving forward. And to clarify that Seven of Wands, we have the Justice card in reverse. So to me, this is a feeling like, even though you're taking action forward, you're feeling that there has been, an injustice towards you. Again, for some of you, perhaps you made an immediate career change and or are being asked to do so, and you haven't been ready to do that, as is indicated by your recent and current energies. But your forthcoming energies, even though you may be feeling that something was forced for you to do, and you're feeling that there's an injustice, ultimately the universe knows what's better for you, Aquarius, even though you have been having difficulty seeing that for yourself in your recent current energies. Your forthcoming energies, you're still, rolling with the punches. You're being asked to listen to the divine and keep a healthy positive mindset with respect to why there have been the delays, which you're feeling that there is an injustice about as you're trying to take action and move forward. A lot of you are pushing through this injustice of whatever that means for you, personally in a career, in your foundational home, or professionally in a career choice. I want to clarify that justice in reverse. Yeah, we have the Lovers in the upright, which is beautiful to see. I'm seeing this very positively, that whatever has felt unjust, perhaps for some of you in a relationship or foundational situation where you've been needing to take action and move forward and wanting happily to do so, you're having, some reciprocity with another energy, perhaps spiritual energy for some of you, and perhaps an energy from another who is helping you push forward this, through this injustice of whatever you have felt. So this is very beautiful to see. And remember that when there has been an injustice that we feel that has come toward us or has delayed us, it's something that we've needed to learn. But ultimately, when we heed the positive message out of that, we are given a genuine reciprocity with another individual, whether it's in our personal life or in our professional life, where we are supported, as is indicated by the Lovers here in the upright. And again, the numerical number of 6, 5 and 1 is 6, and you have that twice in your current energies of moving forward happily. In fact, as I look at this further, perhaps some of you, were forced to change, energies in a relationship. Perhaps some of you, went through a separation under divorce. For others of you, you felt there was an injustice with respect to that and wanting to take action away from it. And some of you are still working through those energies, but you do have support of someone and or something that loves you very, very much, and you are moving forward beautifully. So bear that in mind if there's any sort of concern of a past injustice, as is indicated here, where you're feeling, really out of balance in your personal or your professional arena, or both for some of you Aquarians, as is indicated by these energies. Reciprocity is yours. So go with the flow. Let go of that which you perhaps have felt has been an injustice as well. That which has been unhealthy can indicate the energy of an injustice, as is indicated with the Justice card in reverse. So bear that in mind as you move forward. Let the past go, Aquarius. For those of you Aquarians that are resonating with this, and not all of you will, but if there has been an injustice in your personal or professional life, walk away. Because ultimately the universe is letting you know that you are being supported and loved genuinely. So you'll be able to feel playful again as you allow the universe to guide you, and releasing the past will be the healthiest thing for you to do. It may not be easy, but it's the most healthiest thing to do. So bear that in mind as you navigate forward, Aquarius. Now, to clarify this forecast for the first part of November, I'm going to pull one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to see what your overall final message is, energetically speaking. But this is really beautiful. It's asking you, Aquarius, to let go of the past. Even though you felt there has been an injustice, let it go. Take action away from it so that you can feel the beauty of the universe and the reciprocity of this beautiful new love in your life. Whether it's a new career, whether it's an energy that you wish to share your home with, or even a new home environment. Have fun with it and let the spirit carry you toward that. That's what the Sandpiper is asking you to do here in this energy, so that there can be genuine reciprocity in your new beginning. That's what this new moon in Scorpio is asking. It's a time of new beginnings. So let go of the past, Aquarius. For those of you that are resonating with this and that are needing to make changes and have been difficulty doing so, do your very best to just walk away. Don't carry the toxicity and the negativity of the past into this beautiful new beginning. This is beautiful. And it's a very healing, uplifting, playful time forthcoming. So allow it to happen, Aquarius. Now to clarify the balance of this forecast for the first half of November 2021 from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, let's see what we have for Aquarius. What is their overall final message for the first half of 2021, of November 2021, that is. And we have rock bottom. And it is the number 10 numerically, which is the number of completion. It is in the positive. So a lot of you, this is a positive confirmation of endings. For a lot of you Aquarians, there have been some endings within a career, endings within a home environment, endings within relationships, endings within relationships with career, arenas, with people in your career arenas, and that's what the 10 is indicative of, is endings and completions. So beautiful to see, actually, when you are recognizing the positivity in it, because again, for a lot of you Aquarians, you're letting the past go, which is the number 10. You know, a lot of you have hit rock bottom and you're just walking away, and you're allowing the new energies playfully to enter your environment and your energy field with genuine reciprocity from another energy that is in support of you, very much so, spiritually as well as physically for some of you, both for a lot of you. So please bear that in mind, Aquarius, as you move forward, and be playful. And congratulations to those of you that have walked away from the negativities of the past. Some of you had to hit rock bottom to be able to do that. Others of you took the initiative. But either way, you know, Uranus is very active right now, and Uranus is in Taurus. And it is clearing out a lot of energies in people's lives, personally and professionally, where they are no longer supposed to be. And when we don't take the initiative ourselves to do that, Uranus will do it for us, because Uranus is universal. And so when we align with that energy and allow the universe to help us truly, even though the navigation can be challenging, it will be clearer to us, and it'll be easier for us to let go of our egos and allow the change to happen. So very, very important to bear that in mind, Aquarius. Thank you to all of you Aquarians who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It is very much appreciated. I will be seeing you soon with an update for mid-month energies. Until then, Spirit and I Incorporated signing off. Take extra special care, Aquarius, and congratulations to all of you that are making beautiful and positive changes in your personal and professional arenas. Not easy to do, but so necessary, and very wise of you allowing this new moon in Scorpio to help you to do that. Until I see you again, take good care, Aquarius. Good night for now.